Okay, so we get asked all the time, why the inflatable photo booth? So the first thing is there's two types of enclosed photo booth on the market. The first is the standard one that you've seen in post offices and at events probably. So it's an enclosed booth. Problem with those is you can only fit 2 or 3 people in it, which is fine for a corporate event or something like that. But for a wedding, with all your nearest and dearest there, we think that you'd like to have, well, I mean, it's your choice ultimately, but it is nice to have the bigger group shots, and the open air stuff definitely accommodates the bigger group shots. Now, the other way to accommodate the bigger group shots is to do the inflatable photo booth. Now, this basically can have anywhere from 5 to 8 people inside it. At a push, shouldn't really tell you that. It's probably more like 5, but I have seen, because it expands, if people are in there, you can fit a few more inside. Okay, so that's the reason why we chose it over an enclosed photo booth. Now, apart from that, what's inside the inflatable? So the first thing is that the outside of it is fully neon, so it illuminates, and we can set it to any colour you want, so there's LED lights in there. The next thing is we either put a selfie pod inside it, or you can have the upgrade inside it of a magic mirror. So literally you can have the best of both worlds, where if you want a magic mirror but you want an enclosed booth, you can have them both together, and it's just a small additional cost to have that magic mirror inside as an upgrade, but as standard it would be the selfie pod inside it. So now if we look at the length of time that you have it for, we have 2 different options. So we've got an all-evening option and an all-day option. Now, most companies will sell you 3 hours, 4 hours or 5 hours, but we don't like to do that. Okay, so essentially with the 3 hours, which most people choose because, it's the cheapest, let's face it, there's a bit of an issue there because if your evening starts at 7 or 7:30, you've basically got a 7 while 10 or a 7:30 while 10:30. Okay, now the best times really are 8 till 11 once people have had a bit of a drink and they've loosened up a bit. So what happens is you get your 3 hours because it's the cheapest. You basically have it till 10, so you miss out the 11 o'clock slot, which is 10 till 11, which is a great time for photos. And then basically you see them de-rigging it, so they will dismantle it at 10 o'clock and then they're away. But your guests are seeing them dismantle it, which we like to do things a little bit differently. So literally all evening is installed ready for your evening guests to arrive, and then it is collected the next day. So literally you've got it for a full 5-6 hours, however long. If your guests stay till 3 a.m, the machine stays running till 3 a.m. So that's how we differ. So really the $399 price pre-discount is industry leading with regards to the length of time, and then after any discounts, it's even better. It's probably cheaper or the same price that you pay for 3 hours, and you're obviously getting it for 5 or 5.5 hours. The next thing is, what does it include? So it includes unlimited prints. You get a copy for each person in the photo. We've got a choice of 20 different photo albums. We've got a choice of 20 different print templates, which can be customised with yours and your partner's name on it. Just going back to the photo albums, that's normally stuck on the prop table. We give you a Pritt stick and a pen, and essentially guests can stick a picture in and sign a message alongside it. Okay. Now, you do also get the props. The print template is customizable with yours and your partner's name on it, and then after the event, you're going to get a online gallery where you can download everything from. Okay.